Good evening, Otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mass Diva. How's everyone doing tonight? Alright, this one is for the ladies, but guys, you're going to want to stay for this one also so you do not get duped, okay? So, ladies, here's what's going on, alright? Say like you're in a relationship, and your special guy, you've been in a committed relationship for a while, okay? Your special guy has female friends, alright? They are trying to run hustles and games on your guy, okay? They are crossing inappropriate boundaries with your guy, alright? So I'm going to tell you what's going on. They're trying to get your guy to do things by trying to use inappropriate energy with your man. Okay, they're doing subtle, disrespectful things, and doing little inappropriate things with their friendship with your guy. Okay, and it's so subtle, he doesn't notice it. All right, so I'm just going to kind of explain what's going on here. All right, so they are asking him for things and wanting things from the friendship with your boyfriend, fiance, okay, significant dude, that are inappropriate. All right. So they are trying to use their feminine wiles, their little seductive little ways. They're trying to use their femininity to try to get little extra bonuses out of the friendship that they should not be trying to get because they are females. Okay? So, guys, you're going to want to pay attention to this. You might not be noticing that they're doing this. Okay? Now, it's one thing, guys, if you're single. Alright? This might not be a big deal if you're a single dude. But if you're a dude in a relationship, you need to be careful because these female friends in your life are going to undermine your relationship if you're letting these females get away with stuff like this. Okay? So, you may not even realize that they're doing this to you. And then you're wondering why your lady's getting mad. Your lady's not tripping. Okay? This is something that your female friends are doing. Okay. Some of your female friends are a hot effing mess. They always seem to have a problem. Alright, they never seem to have their lives together. Alright, they have an identity crisis. Alright, they always need help with something. Okay, they always need something. Okay, now friendships, you guys, friendships are supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to just talk to each other and be buds, right? You're supposed to be able to just say, hey, how's it going, and how you doing, and just kind of talk to each other and kind of cheer each other up, and just, you know what a friendship is. You're supposed to just be able to talk to each other, right? You're supposed to be cool, right? And you respect each other, right? You guys have boundaries in your friendship. You know what a friendship is, right? So there's certain lines you don't cross in a friendship, okay? You don't use little seductive powers in your friendship, right? Okay? So you don't use feminine and masculine energies in your friendship. Okay? You might feel a little, some of your sexual energy, yeah, you feel a little protective over that person, like with your female friend, you're like, hey, you're not letting that guy talk to you like that, are you? So you're protective over that female friend, like, hey, I think that guy's kind of a jerk. Don't let him talk to you like that, hun. You're that type of dude, right? You're like a cool dude like that. Like, he's not hitting you, is he, hun? You're like worried. So you're that kind of like protective big brother type. You're that type of friend. Okay, so that's the kind of friend you're supposed to be. All right, so that's the kind of protective instinct that's coming out in you. You're like a protective, brotherly type of friend. You love that friend like a sister. It's not anything but that. Like that friend, you care about that friend. There's nothing Nothing that's being triggered in you that's of a romantic interest at all. I mean, there's nothing that will make your significant other feel a little funny about that friendship, right? And so, and you know your lady has friends that are dudes, and you're not feeling any kind of way about her friendship with those dudes because those dudes are like brothers to her, right? So you're cool. Right, and you know, and you're there to listen, and you're there to talk, and then they listen to you when you talk about, you know, different stuff like about your relationship, and then they tell you stuff about their relationship, and you never like cross talk and say bad things about, you know, either one of your partners or anything like that. So it's always, you keep it respectful, and it's always like appropriate. Okay, so that person is your buddy. Okay, so you don't misuse any type of, you know, any type of role in that friendship. Okay, but let's say your female friends always have some kind of crisis. They always want some kind of favor from you. They're always asking you for something. Do you have this? Do you have that? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And stuff like that. They always just, they always need something. Okay, if a female needs something, she needs to get a boyfriend. Okay, you don't need to do things for her. She needs to get a boyfriend. Okay, or she needs to ask her father for help or something like that. She needs to get a boyfriend. She doesn't. You already have a girlfriend. Okay, you already have a lady that you're doing things for. You don't need to go and do things for another chick. Okay, because you're already busy doing something for someone else. You don't need to go around and do things for everybody. You're already busy doing things for someone else. You're tired. You have a job, right? You go to school or something, you know, you're too busy doing something for someone else. You don't need to run around and do favors for everybody, dude. That's like so not fair. Okay, that's not fair. Let me tell you something that these female friends do. All right, they try to use their feminine wiles and their feminine power to pull boyfriend energy out of you. Okay, this is called the damsel in distress hustle. They're hustling you, dude. This is what they do. Okay, they hit you up and they say things like, you're the only person that understands this. And they tell you a big secret. And it's like a big sad secret, okay? It's a big secret about something they're very insecure about, something very personal that they're very insecure about, and they tell you. And then a few hours later, they come up with some scenario that you need to rescue them. And it either entails you doing a huge favor for them or giving them some money. Okay? So here's the thing. You are just their friend. You are just their buddy. You do not need to be their knight in shining armor or their provider. Okay, I'm going to say this again. You do not need to be their knight in shining armor or their provider. You're not their man. It's inappropriate. That's like me with being in a relationship and having one of my guy friends ask me for a sexual favor. It's inappropriate. Right? Because my guy needs to be my shining armor, my knight in shining armor, and my provider, because he already is, right? He's my hero. My man is my hero, and he's my provider. So he doesn't need to be a knight in shining armor or provider for any other woman. So when that woman is trying to get him to be a provider for her, or a knight in shining armor, she needs to stay in her lane. It's inappropriate for her to do that. So what she was trying to do, it's so funny that on the very same day that she's confiding the secret and making him feel special, like he's the only one that she can talk to about this, and then lo and behold, just an hour or so later, she has some kind of emergency and needs his help or needs his money. What a coincidence. That's called the damsel in distress hustle. That's a classic. That's a classic. It's very inappropriate. That is the same thing as a male friend of mine asking me for a sexual favor. That is the exact same thing. Very inappropriate, very disrespectful. Very, very, very wrong. Okay? Do not be thrown off by the fact that she's not calling herself a female. Okay? Now, my fiance was too smart to fall for it. Alright? But ladies, know that your man might have women in his life who's trying to pull that on him. Okay? Who's trying to play him like a fiddle, alright? And trying to make him feel special, like you're the only guy who understands this, and oh, I need your help, and all this other stuff. Okay, here's what we did. That day, he put money aside to take me on a very special romantic day where he treated me to some lingerie, the movies, and lunch, and we had a very special day. Okay, he was treating me like a queen that day. She was trying to hijack that day and ask him for some money. Okay? No. No. And for some help on our romantic day. So that's what I'm talking about. That's highly inappropriate. And this is one of his friends that I like. But I'm going to tell you this right now. That's inappropriate. And the equivalent is if one of my male friends was asking me to go to bed with him. That's called a damsel in distress hustle. So, ladies, talk to your significant man. Tell him, no matter what, if any of your female friends ask you for any kind of help to rescue them from any situations or ask them for some money, tell them no. Tell them that's like you going and having sex with one of your male friends. It's the same exact thing. Okay? Because it is. It's, she's trying to run some game. She's trying to use, and she did the classic, I was doing a good deed and got stuck and everything. I mean, it was a classic. Oh my gosh. I was doing a nice thing and got stuck. I mean, it was like the classic. Oh my gosh. I was doing a moral thing and got stuck. That was the classic. Oh my gosh. I mean, textbook. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So, I really insist that you make sure you talk to your significant guy and make sure he doesn't have any female friends that have calamities and emergencies and asking him for help, especially when he's planning a romantic day for the two of you. Because he's going to have female friends that are going to try to pull this stuff. And they're going to be confiding, special secrets in him that very day. It's not going to be a coincidence. And just keep your eyes open. Because he's had other female friends do the same kind of thing. And they wanted something. They did. So, yeah, it's never innocent. So, yeah. Really, just keep your eyes open, guys. I really don't want you guys to think this is a coincidence. I think you guys really need to just keep your eyes open. The timing's there. And if your man has a lot of women that just have a lot of calamities and a lot of drama in their lives, and they just, you know, he's just a sympathetic listener and stuff like that, make sure he's not doing them any favors or giving them anything. I mean, my man's smart enough not to do that, but, you know, he has people like that who try. So, you know, and she knows that he was planning a special day with me, so I don't know if she just thought that she was going to, you know, get to skim some extra off him, or what she thought was going on, but she thought wrong. So, anyway, I hope she doesn't try to do anything like that again. But, yeah, that's called the damsel in distress. The woman, you know, says that she's doing some kind of good deed and somehow gets stuck somewhere. I'm not saying that that didn't happen, but she uses it as an excuse for your guy to rescue her or give her some money. So, men beware. It's called the damsel in distress hustle. So, that's all I have to say about that. And I want you all to have a beautiful evening. And I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.